Are we ready? Urankar sir.
Have you ready, ma'am?
Okay, thank you so much. A very good afternoon, chief guest for the program and our provost of Somaya Vidya Vihar, Dr. Raghunath Shivgankar sir. Respected principal of the institute, Dr. Suresh Ukrinde sir. The dignitary from India Meteorological Department, Pune, the head in scientistry, climate research and services and SI division, Shri K.S. Hosalikar sir. The senior scientist from Climate Research and Services, IMD Pune, Dr. Rajiv Chattopadhyay sir. All heads of departments, deans, faculty, staff, and students of KJSIEIT, the scientists from CRS IMD Pune, and the entire audience. I, Dr. Radhika Kotecha, welcome you all for this exclusive event for the launch of Heatwave Watch System, a collaborative research product by KJSIEIT Institute of Technology, Mumbai, and India Meteorological Department, Pune. Before we proceed with the event, as per the tradition of Somaya, let us spend a moment to worship Almighty and seek His blessings for all our endeavors. And also, let us proudly recite the Maharashtra Rajya Geet. I request all of you to please rise at your places and let us worship Almighty as well as have our Rajya Geet. I request Urankar sir to please play the Somaya campus prayer and immediately the Maharashtra Rajya Geet. Requesting everyone to please rise at your places.
पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनम् मूकं करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती ीनामविद्यवतु ॐ चोदयित्री सूनृतानां चेतन्ती सुमतीनां यज्ञं ददे सरस्वती ॐ असतो मा सत्समय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनस्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै सर्वेऽत्र सुखिनः सन्तु
आसमानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा
दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा
जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी
ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी
दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला
निढळाच्या घामाने भिजला
देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचेही दस्तगामी तो महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा
Thank you, Rankar sir. And I'm pleased to convey that heat wave watt system is a notable outcome of the collaborative research and development, as well as diligent efforts by the teams at the two premier organizations with same end goals to contribute towards the nation. Our very own organization, KJSIEIT Institute of Technology, an autonomous engineering institute established by the Somaya Trust and recognized by UGC, approved by AICTE and DTE, as well as permanently affiliated to the University of Mumbai. The institute offers UG programs in computer engineering, information technology, artificial intelligence and data science, electronics and telecommunication, a PG program in artificial intelligence, and doctoral studies in 3 branches. KJSIEIT is accredited by NAC with A grade, and its 3 programs are accredited by NBA. The institute strongly promotes research and innovation through various activities for students and faculties and has received several accolades for the same. The development of this product, heat wave watt system, and the collaborative research benefit is another such initiative of KJSIEIT towards applied research. Our another organization, India Meteorological Department, and precisely Climate Researches and Services, Pune, functions under the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India. With its establishment in 1928, IMD has been one of the oldest meteorological observatories of the world. The office works to maintain long-term authenticated meteorological records, install and upkeep of surface meteorological instruments, issue seasonal and day-to-day forecast of weather conditions, actual as well as expected, over Pune, as well as imparts training in the field of weather forecasting to Indian, South Asian, and African meteorologists. IMD Pune is very actively digitally performing, and this product is an example of their profound activities. And when these two organizations came together, an essential problem solving was done. We are all aware that the rising temperatures and the increasing frequencies, as well as intensity of heat waves in our nation across the world as well, is a pain area. The exposure to hotter than average conditions compromises the body's ability to regulate temperature and can result into a cascade of illnesses. Precautionary measures are crucial to avoid trigger of health emergencies. But then we have data and artificial intelligence, which are transforming industries, economies, and societies. This product, heat wave watt system, is yet another AI-powered tool jointly developed by the two organizations towards addressing this alarming issue. It is for the assistance to the scientists, meteorologists, for making predictions of probable heat wave and for alerting public across the nation for precautions. To know more details about our product, we are delighted to present the curtain raiser video about this. May I please request Urankar sir to please play the curtain raiser video? Thank you.
Greetings to one and all. We are delighted to present the Heatwave Watch system, an outcome of the collaborative research and development by the India Meteorological Department Pune and the KJSIEIT Institute of Technology Mumbai. Global temperatures and the frequency as well as the intensity of heat waves have increased over the past decade due to climate change, industrial revolution and urbanization. Scientists state that heat waves are 3 times as frequent as they were in the 1990s, and they bring along a plethora of problems such as heat strokes, hypothermia and various cardiovascular diseases. Our Heatwave Watch system is a state-of-the-art machine learning-based portal introduced to predict the occurrence of heatwave and is built on the following research methodology. The system is developed using historic meteorological data from the past 71 years from 1950 to 2021 as recorded and provided by the India Meteorological Department in lifetime. To further perform the spatiotemporal analysis, the second stage of data flow involves the fragmentation of data into 7 IMD-defined climatic regions and 4 climatic seasons for capturing intra-regional and intra-seasonal trends. The system operates on this fragmented data and processes it by scaling and cleaning the same. In order to predict the maximum temperature and classify the regions based on the severity of heatwave faced, the system relies on 28 specialized lightweight LSTM-based models that are coupled in a switching-based ensemble. Here are the glimpses of our product. Accessible anytime from anywhere, this portal facilitates IMD meteorologists, researchers and common public to watch the heat and predict probable heat wave more accurately through the patterns learned from historical data. As presented on the map of the nation, the color code depicts the conditions to monitor. The system enables heat watch over district of the entire nation through a yellow highlight, and alerts for probable heat wave are provided in orange with a mouse hover, showing the details of the district and the respective temperature in those districts. The predictions are made for the next 7 days using maximum temperature readings from the past 14. The system also provides the prediction of maximum temperature nationally as well as region-wise. All predictions are made through custom-defined thresholds as presented in the About section. Moving on to the product research team. The product is an outcome of the collaborative research and development initiative and mentoring by Dr. Suresh Ukrande, the principal of the KJSIEIT Institute of Technology Mumbai, and Shri K.S. Osalekar, the head and scientist G at the Climate Research Services and SI division of the India Meteorological Department, Pune. The research is led by Dr. Rajiv Chattopadhyay, Scientist E, Climate Research and Services, Climate Information and User Interface, India Meteorological Department, Pune, as well as Dr. Radhika Kotecha, the Associate Professor and the Head of the Department of Information Technology at the KJSIEIT Institute of Technology, Mumbai. The development is done by final and pre-final year students pursuing their BTech from the Department of Information Technology at the KJSIEIT Institute of Technology, Mumbai. The team comprising of Sharvil Dandekar, Om Parab, Taksha Limbashia, Abdur Rahman Chauhan, Chinay Bhavishi, Manav Gupta, Shushti Patil and Varun Kanbhat. With increasing cases of heatwave, this product will be of use to IMD for issuing early warnings to the public and enabling them to take precautionary measures in time. This will fulfill the product's goal to contribute to healthcare and society at large. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Rankar sir. Sir, I think you need to just check Osalekar sir had a network error. We need to make him the host again. Okay. Moving on, this product has been the initiative of 2 great leaders at both collaborating organizations, and this is the correct platform to hear them. It gives me immense pleasure to invite Dr. Suresh Ukrande sir, the principal of KJSIEIT Institute of Technology, as well as the Associate Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology at University of Mumbai. Sir's contributions to the education sector are exceptional. Particularly, the achievements of KJSIEIT owe deep credits to his vision and initiatives. Under Sir's leadership, in the last lustrum, the Institute has been conferred the Best College Award, Urban Region by University of Mumbai, Best Institute of the Year Award by Computer Society of India, Mumbai Chapter, Best Engineering College Award by ISTE, Maharashtra and Goa Section, Best Institute Award by CSI Mumbai Chapter, Outstanding College Award by Somaya Vidyavihar, 4 times Best Academic Affiliate Partner Award by IIT Mumbai, IIT Shri P.P. Malhotra Memorial Award, and many more. With a special emphasis on research and innovation, the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell has recognized KJSIEIT Institutions Innovation Council as one of the best performing IICs in the Western Zone, as well as across India since last 4 consecutive years. Recognitions in national level evaluations, such as utter ranking of institutions on innovation achievements known as ARIA, achievements of students in several hackathons, technical events are an outcome of his initiatives. I take this opportunity to invite Principal Sir and request him to share his thoughts on this research initiative taken by me. Sir, please.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries on this virtual dais. Dr. Raghunath Shivgaonkar, Provost of Somaya Vidyavihar and former Professor and Deputy Director of IIT Bombay, Director of IIT Delhi, Vice Chancellor of Pune University, Vice Chancellor of Bennett University, and now he is a Provost at Somaya Vidyavihar to guide us, motivate us all the time. Sri Hosadikar Sir, Scientist G and CRS and SI Division IMD Pune. Mr. Raju, his colleagues at IMD Pune, all his team from IMD Pune, Vice Principal, HODs, Deans, faculties, students, those who have developed this software under the mentorship of Dr. Adhika and Hosadikar Sir, Rajiv Sir, and all the students on this virtual dais. I welcome you for this launch of Heatwave watch system developed by KJSIEIT and IMD Pune. First and foremost, I am thankful to Hosadikar Sir for offering so many projects to KJSIEIT, having faith in us, and not only offering the project but guiding the faculty members, guiding the students for doing number of research projects, and which is very much required for the overall development of the students community at large. Now, and the second thing is I must on this virtual platform congratulate Dr. Radhika Kotecha and the students team comprising Charvil, Om Parab, Taksh, Abur Rahman, Jinay, Manav, Srishti and Varun for developing this software, which is useful to the society and nation at large. Big congratulations to them. Already Dr. Radhika Kotecha has briefed about KJSIEIT's initiatives and developments. Few more I'll address in a couple of minutes just for the information of I&D authorities and their colleagues. Along with whatever is said by Dr. Radhika Kotecha, whatever we have achieved in academics in the form of awards, recognitions, and laurels, it's because of the efforts what we have taken at our institute. It's a contribution of all the faculty members, HODs, deans, and response given by the students for this. And of course, motivation from our chairman, Sri Samir Somaya, who is alumni of Cornell and Harvard University, and Sri General Jagbir Singh, Secretary Somaya Vidyavihar, and our Provost, Dr. Shivgaonkar. We are able to achieve so many things at our institute. And how we have achieved all this, it's because of the strong academics at our institute and the research culture, what we have developed. Still, we have to go a long way, I know, but we are able to develop this research culture at our institute, project-based learning culture at our institute, and innovation-based learning culture at our institute that we have developed. And by and large, students community has come forward, responded, and they have done number of projects, not as a final year project, but as a besides final year projects, number of projects are done, so many softwares are developed, and it has helped them to build their career for their holistic development, of course, for the placement and so many other things. See, journey started for this having collaboration with the IMD, with some small projects offered by Hosadikar sir, and few of them are like this. That is, very first one is upper air sounding system, which is the faculty mentor at our institute was Dr. Umesh Shinde and the students members. And I'm sure ours is the only institute in India, I'm sure, who has developed this upper air sounding system. I'm talking about the Education Institute. There are private organizations, they have developed it, and it's useful for the society at large. So ours is the only institute for developing this, and journey started from that. And thereafter, some more projects are done, that is like automated weather report generations, then farmers wallet. Then one more project was offered by IMD in collaboration with Tata Power, and that is also completed. It was uploaded on the portal and it was used by Tata Power. That is regarding the short-term load forecasting. And earlier, the Tata Power was taking help of using the software, using this portal of IIT, but for some reason it was discontinued. But then thereafter, for a couple of years during lockdown, this short-term load forecasting model which was developed by our institute, was used by Tata Power. And in continuation of this, Tata Power has now offered a consultancy project to our institute. Let's see how it goes, and if it is with the support which is given by Hosadikar sir, always with his support, with his guidance, and our contribution by the faculty and students, we will be able to take up this challenge of giving consultancy to Tata Power. Let's see. We are positive about it. We are hopeful about it. And next one is rainfall nowcasting using AI on radar data. This is again initiated in November 21. And it is a research proposal by scientist Dr. Kaustav, again from Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, proposed by IMD, of course. So many projects are being offered, and the project for which we are here on this virtual platform today is the heat wave watch system, which is useful for predicting the heat waves. And you know, it's a extended version of heat. And it is useful for the people, it's useful for the mankind. It's not only mankind, but across the country. That is studies done for the data which is used for, data is used of previous 15 days, and the heat wave for the next 8 days, 7 to 8 days is predicted by this model. And it's going to be really useful portal for IMD, and of course, indirectly it is for the whole countries as such. Now we have many more future plans, and of course there is going to be huge list provided by Hosadikar sir, and in future also we are hopeful of doing many more projects, collaborative projects and consultancy project with his guidance and with his support. And the projects what we have done, let me brief in short. Outcome of all the efforts what we have taken, what we take at our institute in forms of research only, I'll be talking about, not academics or other innovation achievements or other achievements in cultural, co-curricular or curricular activities, but only research. As on date, we have more than 600 paper publications, and I'm sure more than 100 papers are in Scopus Index published, Web of Science and Scopus Index. More than 20 startups are there, done by our own students and alumni. And number of 20 plus patents are filed by our faculty and students together. Every year we do conduct international conference ICAST, and every year this project research paper publication count, not only in number but in quality, it is increasing. And with this we are able to build a research culture along with this project-based learning culture at our institute. And the consultancy project what we have completed at our institute are more than 80 lakhs consultancy project is done by our faculty members from software development cell. And this upper air sounding system project, which I said is presented in at national level, presentations by our institute, which is only the academic institute. Our students team is also working on nano satellite, pocket cube nano satellite project. and 2 projects offered by DST and Indo-Russian project worth 40 lakhs are completed by our faculty and students. And the project based on this Tata Power project, which is done by Dr. Radhika Kotecha, guided by Hosalikar sir and students, we have submitted proposal to Ministry of Earth Sciences and it is approved worth rupees 40 lakhs. And I hope very soon we'll be able to we'll get the grants and we'll start working on this project. It will be more than 2 years time required for this project, and we'll be able to complete this. So at national level, we have developed another software called Portal for Membership of IST, and this is again used at the national level. So this is our second national level initiative, a portal developed, which is going to be used by the useful to the society, to the nation at large. I remember the project which I have done at my MTech level, that is regarding flood routing. It's a sort of flood forecasting. The amount of rainfall occurs in a catchment, how much amount is going to be received in a particular dam or a reservoir, and how much when certain amount is released, then the downstream of this dam, downstream of the river, we talk in terms of 2 things, reservoir routing and channel routing. The second part which I have done, that is regarding channel routing, that is warning is given to the people, to the cattle, to save their lives, to save the property downstream of the dam. It's a flood forecasting as such. Now IMD is doing this about the rainfall forecasting, about this cyclone forecasting, and heat wave forecasting. All this is really helpful to the each and every individual across the country, and especially the rainfall forecasting for the farmers, and of course to each individual, directly and indirectly. And the portal, what we have developed under the guidance of Hosalikar sir, and it is in use now. It's on the portal, and we are really feeling proud that we are able to contribute little to the society by developing this software, like other softwares and other so many things what we have done for the institute, for the students and society at large. So I thank Hosalikar sir for being with us always, and of course our provost for guiding and motivating and giving free hand for doing all these activities, and all my faculty colleagues, HODs, deans, and especially for this project, the mentor, Dr. Radhika, and the students team for taking this project and completing this project within 3 to 4 months and making this available to the society and nation at large. So thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for all the inspiration and motivation you give us. Moving forward, a very popular name in meteorology, Shri K.S. Hosalikar sir has always been at the apex in use of technology for weather-based contributions. Sir is the head Climate Researchers and Services, IMD Pune, and is also the vice chair, Working Group of Infrastructure, WMO RA2, as well as was the former Deputy Director General of Meteorology.
Dr. Radhika, I can start the speech. I mean, that is getting more longer.
So, let me please take this opportunity to talk about you. May I, sir?
Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. So it will be great, sir, that our students will be able to know about you. So for everyone's information, as maybe already you have read enough about him through various news articles and all. Sir is leading the establishment of Safer Mumbai Air Quality Monitoring System in Mumbai, jointly with IITM Pune. Sir has established meso-scale location-specific weather monitoring system in Mumbai, jointly with Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai and Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune. The development and establishment of integrated flood warning system for Mumbai Jointly with the government of Maharashtra, Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai, IITM Pune, National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, and National Center for Coastal Research, Chennai, is to Sir's credit. Sir is currently working on the development and establishment of thunderstorm test bed around Odisha, a joint project of Indian Research Space Organization, Defense Research Development Organization, and Ministry of Earth Sciences. Sir, it is always an honor to have worked with you, and with the several types of opportunities that you provide us, we have been able to get very closely involved in contributing IT for weather. And on this occasion, I request you to please address the gathering the way you have always motivated us. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Radhika. And generally, I am short of words in such program. Let me first say a big congratulations to the Somaya IT, KJSIEIT College of Engineering Institute Information Technology, and the principal sir, provost sir, the students, to you, and to all the faculty members who are present here on this occasion. It's indeed a great pleasure, and while the prayer was going on in the beginning of the session, I remembered my college days where we used to have this type of prayer on beginning of any auspicious or any good things. So thank you for taking me back to that era. Yes, I really appreciate the work done by students, mentored by Dr. Radhika and Principal Sir. And of course, I really appreciate the efforts taken by my colleagues in IMD, especially Dr. Rajiv Chattopadhyay. He has been mentoring, and he is always behind me that you give me more student, you give me more student, you give me more people with whom I can work, I can talk, I can interact, and that's the spirit which drives me and encourages me, or gives me some confidence that I can come out with something which can be shared with the people. It is an effort over a period of time. I always tried that we should be able to take science from the office or from the the institutes to the field level. Probably that is what I always felt, and I always tell my colleagues also, that we should take this science to the society. We should take this science to the people who are not scientific, but yet they require to understand all these concepts. They require to know what is going on. They require to know while they are making the decisions as a stakeholder or as a policy maker and all that. And the awareness, the type of sensitivity currently that the society is demanding, especially when the climate change is becoming so thick and so visible. Probably this is the students' contribution. I feel it is 90% credit goes to the student, because what they have learned today, maybe in last 1 year, I'm sure this will create lot of weather awareness. Must have created a lot of weather awareness, the sensitivity about the weather forecasting, about the environment, the climate, and its hazard, not only on the health but various other sectors like agriculture, water, power, whatnot. When the temperature rises, the load, the requirement increases. When the temperature rises, it can create the heat wave. The dryness can, the lot of non-availability of the moisture can bring a situation where there could be more severe heat waves. So there are many compound and associated impacts are also there. Of course, I don't expect the students to know everything about it. Even I always accept in my VC that there are many things that even we do not know even after 35 years of service in the department. There are a lot of things to learn for us, but I appreciate the way on a fast track the student could understand that what they are going, what they are making is for what purpose. This is what something I like about it. When you start cooking probably a particular dish in the kitchen, you probably where it is going, what for it is, who all are there. That creates a lot of extra happiness. So I was watching the students when they were coming up the round of VCs. They were sure about what they are doing, and they wanted to make it more and more perfect. They were not tired. See, the number of rounds that we had during the online VC, myself, Dr. Rajiv, and my other colleagues were there. Many times, whatever they did, we said, "Nahi, aisa nahi, ye karna chahiye. Yeah, please do it like this." And really, they accepted it. This is something which is great. Otherwise, what happens sometimes, their academics, they have their own exam, their own project, so many things, catching up them. There will be a lot of commitments, time-bound commitment from the college and the institute and whatnot. But still, I give all the credits to them that at this age, really, I mean, when yesterday I met them, I was really very happy and excited that at this age, they have a lot of thinking. They know their thinking is something which is special, I feel, about a given problem statement. So this probably, makes, a sort of environment where, the research can, cultivate. I'm sure this has not happened in a day. I'm sure for that, IMD is not responsible. I know it's the environment in which, they are there for last 3 to 4 years, and that is the Somaya Institute of Information Technology. The mentoring done by the professors, the teachers, the entire administration on the student definitely, reflects in their talks, in their actions, and in their approaches. So I really congratulate, each and everybody along with the students that this is something what they have done is good. At the same time, I will caution all my students here, not the teachers and the professors, etc., that it's just a beginning. Try to understand, dear students, that this is just a beginning. We have just drawn a line on a paper or maybe a scratch. So what I suggest all of you, yesterday also I told them that, whatever product you have developed, you should watch it every day. You should see whether the temperature forecast or heat watch that is being generated or the AIML technique by which the Tmax has been getting forecasted or estimated or assessed, whether it is meeting the actual observed value or not. I think you can do this every day so that you'll come to know how close we are to the realist figure. These are called as the field experiments, and this can go on, and definitely the forecast given by IMD yesterday and today that the temperatures in the country are going to rise by 3 to 5 degrees centigrade. When we have a Mocha cyclone going to happen by today evening in the southeast Bay of Bengal, and it's going to go towards Myanmar and West Bengal, to the Bangladesh. Of course, there will be a lot of stages of intensification before that, but it will not have any effect on, as such, on the Indian main continent or main part. So Maharashtra, the temperatures are expected to rise in next 3 to 4 days. So I will request all the students that what they have produced, what they have done with so much of effort, they should keep watch and they should keep on applying the corrections whenever it is required, with the support from the teacher and from their colleagues. This will help them to understand the things more. At the same time, the student also should see the IMD website also, in addition to whatever other websites they are looking for their studies or for their other curriculum. I am really very happy and I'll be very glad to be associated from CRS office with my colleagues, from all my colleagues here, that whenever any opportunities are there, whenever any problem statement is there, whenever there is something which you can do it with IMD, I think the doors of IMD Meteorological Department, not only in Pune, all over the country rather, I should say, they are open. The strategy and the approach of IMD, Indian Meteorological Department and Ministry of Earth Sciences, that open up the doors to all who want to engage themselves in a academic research thing. Give them data free. If they want to do something, give them free data. And that's a policy that is what, as driving the operational and the research also. So we are free as far as the data is concerned to the students for academic purpose and for all type of research purpose when it is coming at the institutional level. Definitely, what we have done is something remarkable. We want to build more upon it. We want to add more layers on that. And we want to make it more pakka, more perfect, so that, when the next summer comes, probably 24 summer, which will be after the El Nino year, hopefully the temperatures expected are to be more record breaking, like that is being told. If you see the heat wave definition given by WMO, it doesn't mention any values. It just tells us, that, the higher temperatures or unbearable temperatures. So it means that WMO also understand that how complex it is. And in the scenario of the climate change, one of the major killer, in addition to the lightning, one of the major killer or a large, area covering would be the heat wave in the coming time. That's why the mitigation, early warning system, the assessments, forecast in respect of heat wave, India Meteorological Department using a lot of things. 2015-16, more than 2,500 people died in the country because of the heat wave. And that is the reason that India Meteorological Department got triggered that we must do something about it. And now the number of people by dying or the mortality has just come, less than 50 or something around that. So it's a big achievement, but still we want to make it zero. And at the same time, we want to bring more ideas, more technology, more techniques. And I'm happy that, I have a battery of people in my office, the senior scientist who knows this type of techniques like using AIML and LSTM. All those models, they are good at it. I will request Principal Sir here and Dr. Radhika and their other colleagues also, that if you whenever you have something to share with us, that this is what you can do for IMD, not for IMD, with IMD. I'm sure, I think just one mail is sufficient, and we will continue to do that. And we will involve more and more students on different forums, whether it is an instrument, whether it is a sensor development, whether it is automatic weather station development, whether it is a dashboard development, whether it is any application development. We have developed heat wave. Maybe we can have sometimes in a cold wave also, because there are places where the cold wave also plays a very important role. And then we can find out some more parameters. We can do some more things. There's a lot of scope. Sky is the limit. And I'm sure your students are extraordinary, brilliant. And I'm sure the college must be giving that sort of, inputs to them by which, the students are growing. I'm really thankful to the principal, sir, for all good and kind words. I have one request to principal, sir. Please don't call me Hosalikar, sir. I think Hosalikar is I'm very comfortable with that name. No sir is required after that. So this is my request. And at the same time, we have such a senior and tall person, the provost, so Shegaukar. So I know because we have the MOU with the Pune University, and so we know you. We have heard about you. We know your. Not if not everything, but we know your the earlier positions also. So indeed, sir, it is really a great pleasure, and I will request you also, and with the principal sir also, that whenever you are in Pune, maybe if you remember your Pune University days, please visit this Office of Climate Research and Services at Pune. It's a beautiful building. Probably when you will see, you will definitely, you must have seen it while you are in Pune. So I will request you personally and principal sir and entire Somaya teaching faculty and professors, everybody, that whenever they are here, definitely they can visit IMD's office at Pune. And once again, I congratulate all my Somaya students team, teachers team, and at the same time, I'm really happy the way my colleagues in IMD at CRS Pune, has carried out. And how do I award them? How do I, give the recognition? Probably I'll say that I'll give 2 more projects, or I will give some more work to them. That is the way, probably, because I cannot, that's the only way that I try to reward them, that giving them more work. Probably they also enjoy it, and probably it's a lot of learning. For me also, it is a lot of learning whenever I take any project. So with these words, I will stop here, and I once again congratulate everybody. And yesterday's meeting, principal sir, was really a memorable one. Your students are बहुत अच्छे हैं आपके student, I should say. I mean, they're really very good, and they're matured scientifically. They know a lot of things, and I think we should give them many opportunities. And if there are anything which IMD can do, definitely we'll be happy to be associated with them also. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for all your support and guidance. And truly said, working with these students was really energetic, enthusiastic, and having spent a large number of hours with them on daily basis, it gives us a lot of boost, and we are ready for some more projects also. Okay, and further, I'm delighted to get an opportunity to welcome our chief guest and provost of Somaya Vidya Vihar, Dr. Raghunath Shivgankar, sir. Sir is a scientist and academician who has provided dynamic leadership in engineering education in India for more than 4 decades. An alumnus of MITS Gwalior, IIT Kanpur, Indian Institute of Astrophysics, and IIT Bombay, his research spans over a wide range of areas like radio astronomy, fiber optic communication, electromagnetics, and antennas. Sir has played a key role in commissioning one of the world's largest low-frequency radio telescopes in India.
Make it short, Radhika. Make it short.
Okay. And sir has received several awards like Ramlal Vajwa Award, IET, CEOT Awards, etc. Sir has been a fellow of several national level reputed organizations. He has received awards like SN Mitra Memorial Award, Vasvik Award, IEEE Williams Style Education Leadership Award, Excellence in Teaching Award. And sir, if I keep on speaking, maybe we may need an hour more. And I also want to draw attention of the IMD colleagues that sir has played many leadership roles at IIT Bombay as well. And sir has been the director of IIT Delhi, Vice Chancellor of University of Pune, Vice Chancellor of Bennett University. Currently, he is the Professor Emeritus at IIT Bombay. And sir, your presence today is a huge encouragement to me and my team. I'm privileged to welcome you and request you to please address the audience.
Thank you. Thank you, Radhika. Dr. Vasarikar, Dr. Ukrande, Dr. Radhika, all distinguished guests from IMD Pune, and also the faculty of KJSIEIT Institute of Technology. Let me tell you, this is one of the best events I have attended, because that's what I really look for when we look at the engineering institutions. So I have attended many seminars, even conferences in academic institutions, and we always keep talking about the industry-academia partnerships also at great length. I think this is one of the classic examples where the academic institution and an R&D institution came together and really developed something which is useful to the society. Well, broad sense, when we talk about engineering, the engineering is the application of science for the betterment of the society. I mean, that is the purpose of engineering actually. The engineering should make the human life more and more comfortable. And that's why the knowledge of science has to be used to be converted into the products which will make the human life more and more comfortable. Now, normally when we sit in the academic institutions, we only look at the curriculum and the content which is there in a particular subject. We hardly tell to the students applications where the subject can be useful or can be made to make the human life comfortable. Now, so when we sit in the colleges, the students normally wonder, why am I studying this? What are the subjects about? And in this process, they actually lose the attraction to the charm of the subject because they don't find any great relevance. Coming industry and academia together essentially provides that input which is very crucial for the engineering education. Because the industry normally knows what the society needs, what kind of products are required. And in this case, I'm really delighted and really grateful to the IMD and particularly Dr. Osalikar that he has really provided an open arm platform to KJSIEIT Institute of Technology. He's willing to share the data with all of us and really create the product which are going to be useful to the society. I also like to congratulate Dr. Rajiv Chattopadhyay and Dr. Kotecha and the entire student team for really working on a problem which is very addressing a very important issue. Climate change, as we know, is one of the most important aspects of any discussion which you take in the modern fora, right? Whether it's technical, non-technical, scientific, non-scientific, everywhere the climate issue always comes in. Ideally, we should always be working towards making the whole climate more and more sustainable. However, because of in the name of development, normally we could keep on consuming more resources, natural resources. We keep on developing the things, which are not really helping the climate to sustain for a long time. I remember when I was in Bangalore, in an ISC hostel, there were no fans, because Bangalore was an air-conditioned city and nobody required any fan in the hostels. Today, when I go to Bangalore, it doesn't happen that way. I think it has become really a city of concrete and the weather is completely changed. It doesn't even rain, it rains arbitrarily. It all has happened because of development. So as an engineer, we also want to do development, but at the same time, we should also make sure that our environment doesn't get significantly affected. Nevertheless, since the development is inevitable and we are going to do it, and we cannot really stop the environment deterioration, whatever it takes, at least we can do the next best possible thing. And that is, we can at least do something which will prevent or the people to get exposed to the change in the environment. And I think this project essentially is going to do that. It essentially is going to make people aware that these are the things which are going to happen in the climate, and please protect yourself from these things which are happening in the climate. So the predictions which are there in most of the environmental studies, I think they are the great help for the civilization to orient themselves so that they get least affected by the changes which are going to take in the environment. Now, whenever we do the prediction, normally there are two things required. One is, of course, the modeling, and second one is the data which is required to train the model. The modeling is something which you can always do sitting on the table, think of various types of models, statistical models, predictive models, and so on and so on. But the robustness in the model always comes with how much data you are having and how much training is done from the data on the models which are going to predict the events in the future. So the modeling, the academic institution can do pretty well. But when the data is required, and that too the live data is required from day-to-day basis, we require the help from the institution like the Indian Meteorological Department, because they are the ones who are having really up-to-date data, right? And they can really share the data with us. And with this partnership, I think something very valuable which can be created, which can be taken to the society. So I'm sure the product which is developed by the students, as Dr. Osalikar said, are brilliant. I have always believed that students are always brilliant. I also believe that students are more brilliant than the teachers. because they are exposed to many more new technical things. Only thing is the students, normally they are in the complacent mode. And our responsibility is to drive them to the limit to whatever they are really capable of and to what is their potential is. So we have to pose challenging problems to the students, and I'm sure the students will always deliver. And this is the particular case, the students have delivered. They have done a fantastic project, which is going to go to the society, and people will really going to make use of that. This kind of project also will set a model for many more future activities. So IMD is one of the organizations which have come forward and done that. But with this model, many more institutions and R&D laboratories also will come forward and would like to establish collaboration with the academic institution. So in long run, we would like to have most of the projects which are done by the students, which are translatable to the societal needs. When that happens, I think all our engineering institutions will be very successful institutions. So I wish very best for all the people and congratulate all the people who are involved in this. And once again, thank Dr. Hosalikar for providing the support for carrying out this report. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. It's always mesmerizing to hear you. And thank you for the encouragement. We are grateful, sir. As the environment is filled with enthusiasm, I think it is the right time to launch the portal. And I request our chief guest, Shiv sir, the driving forces of the product, Principal sir and Hosalikar sir, to kindly launch the portal. Being virtually connected, we take your verbal gesture and share the link for our portal. And I would like to paste it in the chat box, which makes it enabled for everyone, as well as give a little glimpse of it over here. I hope it is visible to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just see the glimpse of the portal.
Yeah.
And as we see some probable heat waves coming down the line, as well as monitoring the temperatures across different regions in different districts in the country. And can take leads at different days. We can find out for any day we wish to make predictions about. And the link is posted in the chat box. So it will be great if we can have some suggestions from everyone. Anyway, mails will be welcome on how we can improve it further. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And we hope, sir, Hosalikar sir, it is of assistance to IMD and the society at large. And before we close, an essential element is to thank everyone involved in this work and present over here to encourage us. Our primary gratitude to the Somaiya management for the platform they provide to all of us and the support, the unconditional support in all our endeavors. I would precisely give my thank you to the chief guest and provost, sir, for your august presence, sir, and for inspiring us to contribute further and more. We'll strive to escalate and make you proud, sir. Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of KJSIEIT, I wish to thank our collaborators, foremostly Hosalikar, sir, for trusting us and giving us an opportunity to collaborate with you. Yesterday, we had a meeting where sir gave me a large number of more projects, and with a clear instruction that they need to be executed at the earliest, so everything will be done. Anyway, how we can contribute to society is our profound interest, our foremost interest. Working with you, sir, has been a great learning for all of us, and we are fortunate to have connected with you, not on one, but my third project with you. So we thank you and also your office for availing us the data for the research from time to time. I especially thank Rajiv, sir, for his guidance to our team. So you are a treasure of knowledge, Rajiv, sir, and we're grateful that our names are associated with you. And a research article that comes out of this is, I'm sure, going to be valued for my lifetime. Thank you for always being available, especially when we have our queries. And this outcome would not have been possible without your guidance. Thank you, Rajiv, sir. And essentially to thank the team at KJSIEIT. Most importantly, from the students and me, our deepest gratitude is to you, Principal, sir. You always supported every good work by everyone at the Institute. And this research, like training several models, performance evaluation, all of them has been very time demanding. And we could do it in such a short span because of your encouragement and involvement. Thank you for always taking this time out for us, despite your busy schedules, and being available whenever we needed your support. I wish to extend a thank you to my team of students, Sharvil, Om, Taksha, Abdur, Varun, Manav, Srishti, and Chinay, who have been so desperate to innovate. My mom says that as a teacher, my mom is also a teacher who says that as a teacher, your ultimate success is when your students do what they should do 5 years later. And when I see you all working so dedicatedly, and I would like to bring this to notice that these research and development activities have been done after the college hours, after they complete their entire academics. And it is generally that for the last 3 months, we used to connect around 7:30 p.m. till 9:30, and after a break at times at 11:30 to 1:30. And being thoroughly with you students have been a great learning for me as well. And my best wishes to you for all your endeavors. And also a big thank you to Urankar sir for the timely and unconditional IT support for the organization of this and all other events. And thank you, everyone. We shall continue to innovate. I further request everyone, especially the student team, to turn on their cameras for a group photo. I request everyone to please turn on the camera for the group photo. Thank you, everyone. And once again, thank you, Provost Sir, Husalikar Sir, Rajiv Sir, Principal Sir, and all my team members. Before we end, one more time, we wish that our continued efforts will be of help to IMD as well as to the society at large. And I request Urankar Sir to please play the national anthem and request everyone to please raise at your places. Thank you so much.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
So we are done, Principal Sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much,
Professor.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Husalikar
coming.
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, and it was a great pleasure.
Yeah, today I was to visit your office and then come to my native place. But again, I have not told you and came to my native place from entrance of your IMD office, Pune.
Next time I will tell my security guard, to keep a camera on you.
And I will come personally without
Sure.
without hesitation. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I will come.
And
Surely.
I'll request Provost sir also to.
Sure. Yeah, I had come there once when I was in Pune. I will again make it.